The world is holding its breath tonight. At the center of a rapidly escalating global crisis is one narrow stretch of water, the Strait of Hormuz, a choke point through which nearly 20% of the world's oil supply normally flows. But today, that lifeline is under unprecedented pressure. Following weeks of conflict between the United States and Iran, the region has become a flashpoint for global instability. Naval forces are now positioned across the Persian Gulf, while commercial shipping traffic has dropped dramatically. In fact, tanker movement through the strait has fallen to nearly half its normal levels, as attacks, blockades, and uncertainty grip the region. New York Post. This isn't just a regional conflict anymore, it's a global economic shockwave. Oil prices have surged past $110 per barrel, with analysts warning that this could be the most severe disruption to energy markets in decades. The Wall Street Journal. Gas prices are already rising worldwide. In the United States alone, average fuel costs have jumped above $4 per gallon, driven by fears of a prolonged blockade. The Guardian. And behind the scenes, a dangerous game of pressure and power is unfolding. The United States has intensified its crackdown on Iran's oil exports, even sanctioning major foreign companies accused of continuing to buy Iranian crude. Reuters. At the same time, Iran is fighting back, not just militarily, but strategically. Tehran has proposed a potential path to de-escalation, including reopening the strait under specific conditions. But trust remains low, and negotiations are fragile at best. Le Monde.fr. Meanwhile, global powers are being pulled into the crisis. China, heavily dependent on Middle Eastern energy, has already begun releasing oil from its massive reserves, attempting to stabilize markets. Europe is scrambling to avoid shortages, and countries around the world are preparing for a long-term disruption that could reshape the global economy. Because this isn't just about oil. It's about control. Control over energy, control over trade routes, and ultimately, control over global influence. Experts are warning that what we are witnessing may not be a short-term crisis, but the beginning of a prolonged geopolitical standoff. A dual blockade situation is now emerging, with both sides restricting movement and escalating pressure. Wikipedia. And the consequences are already being felt far beyond the Middle East. Airlines are cutting routes, supply chains are tightening, and inflation fears are rising again across major economies. So tonight, the question facing the world is simple. Will diplomacy prevail? Or are we standing on the edge of a wider global conflict? Because right now, the world isn't just watching, it's waiting, holding its breath,